Hey guys, Hook to Clash here, and today I'm going to show you some Clan War League action where I've got my Town Hall 12 in Masters 3 and I'm running into the problem that I'm sure a lot of you have where I have to hit a Town Hall 13 as a Town Hall 12. I'm sure some of you have to do it as a Town Hall 11 and maybe even as a Town Hall 10. So today I'm going to show you some of the tricks I do to always get 2 stars on these bases. Even when I'm only bringing my Queen, I've got my Grand Warden and my Barb King are upgrading. So I'm only bringing my Queen and I'm still getting 2 stars every single time. And I'm going to show you how today with a few replays, and then at the end I'm going to do my hit on day 6 and explain to you guys the plan for that. So on day 1 I hit base 12 here. Yes, my account's called Misled Mushroom. It's got nothing to do with Hooked. Oh well. Anyways, and you can see this actually looks like a kind of tough base. We've got the Town Hall right in the center of the base here, which is normally an absolute no-go for these sort of attacks. But what I've found with this army that I'm using here, and I'm going to use this army on every single base today, it's Queen Charge Baby Drag. The black probably wasn't the best color for it. So this spell composition you see here, I bring the same one on absolutely every single base. I find it's perfect for this attack strategy. And basically you're going to use every spell here for your Queen Charge. If your Queen's taking too much damage for a rage spell, just use these free spells. You've got 4 of them. It's heaps, and a lot of the time you don't need to get that much with your Queen Charge. Just get the Town Hall, and these baby drags here, all 12 of them, will do a really good work at getting percentage on the outside of the base. Because as you can see, a lot of the Town Hall 13 bases, whilst they do have air defenses on the outside like this, a lot of the trash is quite spread out. So like if you send like a baby drag from up here, right, it's going to get so much percent. And when you have 12 of them, you can normally get like 20 to 30% of a base, which means all your Queen Charge is got to do is get this Town Hall. Now, continuing on with the army comp, so as you can see, I've only got my Queen. I always bring this Wall Wrecker, and what I'm bringing in it at the moment is 2 Yetis and 1 Wizard. And the reason I bring the Wall Wrecker is because if I fail a wall break, so I've got the wall breakers here, if I fail a wall break, I need a backup plan to get the Town Hall. So the wall, if I failed, say, on this plan, I'm going to Queen Charge into this compartment, but if I failed the wall break on this wall here, I would need a sort of backup plan to be able to get the Town Hall, and a wall wreck is a really good backup plan. It's because in this meta, there's a lot of seeking air mines near Town Halls to stop blimps. Honestly, the wall wreck is your best bet of securing the Town Hall should something go wrong with your Queen Charge. So I would bring the wall wrecker, and I'm liking the 2 Yetis and the Wizard in it. I think it's just a bit better versus the Town Hall. And also, if your Queen Charge does go well, the Yetis in the wall wrecker can be used on another part of the base to get extra percent. And then obviously the baby drags, you got the healers, and then you just bring a few cleanup troops. Normally if you have super gobs, I would bring like 10 to 15 of them. I didn't have them in this attack, but I will have them in the others. And yeah, so just from there, it's just some wizards, minions, maybe a headhunter or 2 if you need it. As you can see, I have to deal with 2 heroes here, so I decided to bring a headhunter. So anyway, we'll get into the attack here so you can all kind of see how it unfolds. So I'm going to start my Queen at the bottom. There was a really nice, because there's no buildings in this area here on the outside of the base, it made it a really easy funnel to get my Queen in. And then I used the Wizards here, so you can, one of the good things about doing this Queen Charge for these 2-star attacks is that you can invest so much in your Queen Charge. There's no reason to try and go for value. You just got to throw as many troops out as you need for the funnel. So 2 Wizards is fine. My Queen deals with the King here, and then I'm going to get the Headhunter down just to make sure, because I think that King was like level 70 something. So yeah, you just have to use your rages. And as you can see, I'm going to be very aggressive with my rages and my freezes here. Already got another rage down. There's just no point in risking it, because this Queen Charge, if it goes wrong, it is very hard to save the attack from there. So already I've put 2 rages down really early, but the Queen's gotten rid of just about all of the main damage here, and she's clearly going to reach the Town Hall from this compartment, which is nice and safe. I'm pretty confident at this point that I'm going to get the 2-star. So at this point, I'm just focusing on, getting percent. Look at that, another freeze. I guarantee you, I did not need that freeze, but what that freeze has done is it's just peace of mind. Like, you have to get this town hall, so throwing everything at it's not a bad idea. I had a spare wall breaker, so I raised it and was able to get that. And we're just going to 2 times through the rest of this, because this is just going to be me adding stuff to my queen charge. And look at this, I actually used this wall wrecker here deliberately to open that wall, and that actually assists my queen charges in getting more. So it's like an interesting use. Your wall wrecker, you can use it for anything in this attack. It's a great utility siege machine, and you can use it for a variety of purposes. And because of that, my queen's actually going to end up getting a bit more percent here. The Yetis do a good job of taking out the queen, and at this point I'm just going to keep freezing for my queen. I've already popped her ability, and as you can see, I'm just setting the baby drags around the base. We're already nearly at 50%. Look at that, another freeze for my queen. I've used every spell for my queen's charge, as I said, because look, these baby drags don't need a spell. And you'll often find at the end of this that you don't actually need the minions or the archers, but it's just handy to have just in case. And yeah, we get all the way up to, I think, 66% here, which is really nice considering I'm at Town Hall 12. It's a Town Hall 13 with a Center Town Hall, and I've only got 1 hero. So I'm sure if you Town Hall 11s out there had, say, all 3 of your heroes available, you could probably do this attack as well. We'll move on to day 2 here. And I believe on day 2 I hit base 9. Yep. So as you can see here, this is a bit more of a meta base. And yet again, so the style of base I'm always looking for when I'm doing this queen charge baby drag is a really easy to get town hall, preferably with no single infernos nearby and not like 4 expos, but particularly those single infernos because they just burn your queen. And because this is so exposed, this town hall, all I've got to do is queen charge. Even if I just queen charge this, right, if I got no other buildings apart from that, I'm going to get heaps of value over here with a baby drag, over here with a baby drag, here. Like, there's just good value around the base for baby drags, and that's going to be able to clean up the percent. We're going to find out that my queen's going to get a lot more value than that, but as she should. If you're investing 4 rages and 4 freezes, you're going to expect your queen to get some good value. Yet again, bring in basically an identical army, except instead of the wizards bringing these sneaky gobs, they're just so much better at funneling. And they're actually going to help at the start here. You're going to see how that one goes. So let's get into the attack here. So I put the 2 loons down there just to cut the funnel on this side and the sneaky gob there. Just making sure it's impossible for my queen to go left, because I want her to go right here because of this sweeper. This sweeper's facing... well, that's a horrible line. But the sweeper will kind of be like facing there. So by queen charging into this compartment instead, I can avoid it. Also, because of this wall here, it's a lot harder to wall break that expo, but it's quite easy to wall break here. I get the test wall breaker down and then rage for the rest of the wall breakers, and I just freeze the CC here. And the expo, like, there was no huge reason to freeze. Yes, there's headhunters, but I have got my queen rage. But that's just the beauty of this, right? That I've still got 3 rages and 3 freezes left. So just use them, because you won't need all of them. As you saw on the last attack, I didn't need 2 of those rages, but just keep raging because it's the safest thing to do. I deal with the town hall here. Yet again, another freeze. Probably didn't need that, but it's all about just doing safe 2-star hits and just not leaving anything up to chance. As you can see here, it's going to be very hard to keep my queen alive because she can't reach that. She can't reach that scatter shot there. But I'm just going to keep raging, keep freezing. I think I pop ability here as soon as the enemy queen locks on. Yep, just popped it really early, didn't leave anything up to chance yet again. The scatter shot focuses on my healers, so I freeze it. And as you can see, I've got baby drags all around the base, and I'm about to hit 50%, and I haven't even used my siege machine. Unfortunately, my queen goes down, and I have a rage spare, so I believe I end up using this rage for my Yetis coming out of the wall wrecker here. That's just the best value. There's no point in raging a baby drag because they're raged if they're by themselves anyway. And look, it's not going to... like, this army isn't usually going to get you like 80% hits. You're never going to triple with this army, but that's not the point. The point is, you're a Town Hall 12, they're a Town Hall 13. More likely than not, you can't triple them. So you need to make sure you get 2 stars. There's nothing worse than a 1-star in the Supercell Clan War Leagues, and we're just going to skip through the end of this. I think I almost get the exact same percent. Look at that, 66 and now 65. So nice consistency there. I don't know if I get that last barracks, but we can just skip on. I think I hit base 15 on day 4. Yep, if you're wondering why I'm skipping day 3, it's not because I 1-starred with this army, it's just I hit a Town Hall 12 instead. All the Town Hall 13s were called. Anyways, looking at this base, yet again, isolated Town Hall. There's a lot of damage around this Town Hall though. Look at all of this. It's a lot of damage, but yet again, if you've got 4 Rages and 4 Frees, you can make anything work. And as long as that Town Hall's nice and easy to get to, you're going to see, look at all this Baby Drag value over here. Like, that air defense does not cover the majority of these trash buildings. There's only 1 Archer Tower that's going to target them. So this base is just calling out for this hit. And we're just going to get straight to it here. You guys know exactly how this is going to work. So, yet again, very similar army. Just going to do the same thing as we've done every time. On this one, I decided to queen charge into, I believe, this wizard tower here, just so I could reach this multi and it wouldn't hurt my healers as much. So to do that, I used a couple of loons and sneaky gobs up here to get the funnel. And now look at it, the queen can't go to the right-hand side. It's just a really nice funnel for her, and you can't afford to have your queen go the wrong way in these attacks. It's just, especially when you're just trying to 2-star and you look, like if my queen doesn't get the Town Hall, either my Wall Wrecker has to, because nothing else is going to. I'm not going to get 13 sneaky gobs or 9 baby drags to get the Town Hall, so invest in your funnel for your queen. The wall break went perfectly. I think I had to freeze this multi here just to make sure that the wall break worked, but yet again, you have so many spells, use them. That was actually a really bad rage. I missed it quite badly, so I have to freeze yet again. That's just going to be the story of this. I'm going to keep saying this. You might get sick of it, but it's fine using heaps of spells. I actually got another wall break in there, which was crazy. Did not expect that. And look at this. All the healers are basically dead. I got quite unlucky there, but it's fine. My queen's done everything she needed to now. Anything else is just an added bonus. My queen won't make it a whole lot further than this because yet again, she's only got 2 healers. I think I rage here, but it was probably a wasted rage. But like I said, what else am I going to use the rage spell on? And I'm already at 35% just from that queen charge. And there's heaps of buildings over there. So we just sprinkle the baby drags around. Don't get them too close because obviously they lose that rage effect. But just spread enough and just close enough that you get most of the buildings out there. Yet again, it looks like it's going to be pretty similar percent, but I actually haven't used my wall wrecker yet, which is really nice. I don't think I can get too much with it though. I don't even use the wall wrecker. Probably save that for farming. I wouldn't recommend doing that if you really want to win, but if you're struggling to get CC troops, it's definitely an option. Yet again, 65%. That's the sort of number you can be looking at to get with these attacks. And now we're going to move to day 6. We're going to go to the base I'm hitting, and I believe I'm hitting base 5. Okay, look at this. This is a very leveled up base. The archer towers maybe aren't maxed, but the rest of it looks maxed, and it looks like a kind of war base, the sort of thing we'd see in Tribe Gaming. So what I'm going to do, yet again, I'm going to queen charge from up here, but because the sweep is facing more to this side than it is to this side, I'm going to queen charge in over here. It's going to be an annoying funnel, because as you can see, these air defenses are going to block this cannon here, but I'm just going to send like 4 or 5 loons onto this cannon, and that will be enough of a funnel. And normally, as you've seen on most of my attacks, I've been bringing normal wall breakers, but because there's just the king and queen here, I'm kind of worried about that. So I think, I'm pretty sure, I've cooked up 5 wall breakers. I don't know why. I might have to get rid of that in a second, but I think I'm just going to bring the wall wrecker for this one, just because it's that king queen CC is so dangerous and it'll all happen about the same time. It's just going to be a difficult wall break. So by bringing this wall wrecker, it just makes it more safe, because there's nothing worse than wall break failing. And as you can see on all the other bases, there is so much free percent. Like, so many of these buildings, well, probably not those ones, but so many of these buildings I can get with either baby drags or sneaky gobs. And as long as my queen gets this town hall, it should be enough percent, honestly. I'm not even going to get rid of the wall breakers. I'll try and wall break anyway, because by wall breaking it makes it quicker for my wall wrecker anyway. But yeah, you guys have seen it. Looks like the exact same as all the other hits. I'm just going to quickly jump out and add a few more balloons, because I'll need a few more of them on my funnel. 2 will be enough. I'll just drop a baby drag for that. By the way, this is my Town Hall 12 base. So I actually am a Town Hall 12. I probably should have confirmed that at the start. Anyways. This is the army comp. We're looking good for this. We'll go live right now. So because there's no air defenses on the top over here on the base, I'm just going to be able, I don't even need many loons for this, just a loon and a baby drag will create that side of the funnel. I might even put a sneaky gob over here. Yep, and look at that, that's a funnel created. I don't even start my queen before that. There's no rush in this attack. There's heaps of time to do everything you need. Honestly, I might not need these loons on this cannon here. Should probably get the healers on my queen though. Start the wall wrecker. Just going to freeze just to make sure that oh, I need to get rid of this wizard tower so that my queen goes in. Look at it, it's an annoying CC, but we can deal with it just fine. And look, it looks really ugly at the moment, but like, look, I haven't had to use a single rage yet. I'm going to use one here. Probably don't need to, but it's just worth it for peace of mind. Hopefully my healers don't switch to the Yetis, but it doesn't look like they will. And this is, I'm just going to have to kill all of this, but look at it. Queen's absolutely going into the base. The wall wrecker did everything that I needed it to. Tanked for my queen and opened up the whole base for her, and she should... Don't go out, queen, don't do it. Oh, I thought she was going to do that for a second. My god, that looked ugly for a second, but she's going to go in and get all of this percent. Oh, sorry, the town hall, and now is the fun part, because there's still not that much damage on my queen. I've got another rage, another freeze, and I've still got her queen ability, and once it gets to about 45 seconds, that's when I'll start with the baby drags, but for now I'm just going to focus on keeping my queen alive. That's just the most important thing in this attack at the moment. Jesus. She's going really nicely here. Didn't have to pop ability there. Probably still should have. And now I'm just going to pop her just because it's the safe thing to do so I can focus on doing the back end of this attack. As you can see, you've got heaps of sneaky gobs still, so I'll use it where the air defenses cover more of the base, because my baby drags will definitely struggle there more. My queen's still going. She's an absolute champion. Gob on those. There's nowhere else to use the gob but on this, so by no choice other than I have to put it there. And then I'll use the loons on these Teslas here. Wizard on that, baby drag to take out that one building, and look, it's not going to, yet again, stuck with random troops that aren't going to get anything, but at 64%, look at that, it's unbelievable consistency with this attack, and none of them were that close. All the attacks I've showed you today, the queen easily got the town hall, and we were never like worried about percent or time, so yes, some of the time you might have to get the baby drags down quickly at the end, but it never looks in doubt. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you learned something from it as well. And if you ever run into the problem of having to hit a town hall higher than you, I can't recommend this army enough. Have a nice day, join the Discord server, and I'll see you soon.